everyone, it's me, Dr. Poppy Moon, counselor at Myrtlewood Elementary School in Fosters, Alabama. Today, for Dr. Seuss Week, I will be reading Horton Hears a Who. Now, I've not read this story before and I'm not familiar with it, so I am looking forward to finding out who the Who is and what's going on with Horton. Let's begin. On the 15th day of May, in the jungle of Newell, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing, enjoying the jungle's great joys, when Horton the elephant heard a small noise. I wonder what the noise was. So Horton stopped splashing. He looked towards the sound. That's funny, thought Horton. There's no one around. And he heard it just again, a very faint yelp, as if a tiny person was calling for help. I'll help you, said Horton, but who are you? Where? He looked and he looked. He could see nothing there but a small speck of dirt flying past in the air. Very interesting. I say, murmured Horton, I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that is able to yell. So you know what I think? Why, I think there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some sort of creature of very small size. Too small to be seen by an elephant eye. Wow, this guy sounds like he's super, super small. Some poor little person who's shaking with fear that he'll blow in the pool. He has no way to steer. I'll have to save him because, after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. So gently and using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched out his great trunk through the air, and he lifted the dust speck and carried it over and placed it down on a very soft clover. Said a voice. 'Twas the sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in her pouch said, too. Why is that speck as small as the head of a pin? A person on that? Why, there never has been. So they're laughing at him. Believe me, said Horton, I tell you sincerely, my ears are quite keen, and I heard him quite clearly. I know there's a person down there, and what's more, quite likely there's two, even four. Quite likely a family, for all that we know, a family with children just starting to grow. So please, said Horton, as a favor to me, try not to disturb them. Please, just let them be. I think you're a fool, laughed the sour kangaroo. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me too. You're the biggest blame fool in the jungle of Newell. And the kangaroos plunged into the cool of the pool. What terrible splashing, the elephant frowned. I can't let my very small persons get drowned. I've got to protect them. I'm bigger than they. So he plucked up the clover and hustled away. Good job, Horton. He knows how to walk away when there's a problem. Through the high jungle treetops, the news spread quickly. He talks to dust specks. He's out of his head. Just look at him walk with that speck on his flower. And Horton walked, worrying, almost an hour. Should I put this speck down? Horton thought with alarm. If I do, these small persons may come to great harm. I can't put them down. I can't, after all. A person's a person, no matter how small.